Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends. And in today's video, we have the Infernal Summon Pool to do, and we're going to be doing a duel of sorts, like I have done in previous pull videos between me, my account, and my friend's account, Nelly. So we're going to be doing 5 Prism Crystal pulls each on the Infernal Summon Pool, and I have to say that the legendary characters in this is stacked. It is actually, it's entirely the Demon Spawn faction, because I guess we're still in the Chaos Awakes, and so they're theming it that way. But some of these characters are really good. The headline champion, Vulcanus Fumor, who obviously is of the Demon Spawn Unity. He's the Unity champion for the faction. Very, very strong characters. The selection here is really, really good. Duchess Lilitu is one of the best support characters in the game. There's some really strong ones here. Cheshire Cat, who I always get wrecked in Arena. We have Hefrak and some other ones too as well. Honestly, they're all pretty good. Helicath, Prava the Slither. I think, is this one a newer character? I think maybe, but it has some really good stats kits in here. I really like this, actually. The defense and speed up on all allies, and a really huge heal as well. So some really, really great characters. But the only downside about this, for me, in my opinion, I don't think that the epic set of champions are all that good. Some of the best ones on here is probably going to be Allure, who I think is really good. And honestly, I'm not sure if there is. Magnar's okay, right? If you want to build him for some AoE damage here on his A2. But some of these other ones I'm not really a big fan of. So that is the small downside. But I said that I would do this anyways to see who would get better pulls between me and Nelly. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So before we get started with today's video, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid Shadow Legends yet, what are you waiting for? Download using that QR code in the top right hand of the screen, or in the link in the description below to get Karato Fox Hunter for free, Legendary of the Shadowkin, and 3 amazing epics: Ugo, Lady Annabelle, and Fane at account level 10, 20, and 30. And also, you can still get yourself Tholin Balbeard of the Dwarf faction by using the promo code Demon Slayer within the first 48 hours of a brand new account. So let's get started. Now, I do have like 10 of these because I do love Prism crystals, Prism shard pulls, and the reason for this is because it's a much more condensed pull. Also, if you're inclined to light spend, they are a little bit cheaper. They're like half the price of a Sacred Shard. I would never buy Sacred Shards anymore, because you never know what you're going to get. Now, of course, here you never know what you're going to get either, but it's a greatly condensed pool. So for the purposes of this, we are going to go ahead and buy a 1 large crystal pack. So I'm going to go ahead and do that over here. And we have done that, or at least Nelly's already done that over on his ends. So this is about 50 US dollars, or about 10 US dollars per pull. For Canadians, a little bit higher. So that's exactly what we're going to do here today. We're going to start off with mine before we jump over to Nelly and see who we get, or who does the better pulls here on today's video. Now, before we get started with the polls, I do want to remind people that you can get one of these polls completely free to play. In this instance, by doing the Gear Ascension tournament. Now, when I'm recording this, it hasn't gone live yet. But if you want to do farm up some Phantom Shogun or some Sand Devil, you can use that to give yourself an excuse to get one of these polls absolutely free to play. And honestly, I do normally farm these, and I probably will do this one as well. So I'll end up pulling this later on, because I think they're your best bang for your buck. It's basically like farming a Sacred Shard. But with better characters. And while I know that, the drop rates are, and, fortunately, the Mercy does not carry over from one pool to the other, but it's still really worth doing. I do believe that these Prism Shards, while, primarily for spending, I think it is worth getting them free to play when you possibly can. So let's open up the Epic Pull Music. We're going to be doing 5 pulls on each account and see if we get anything good. I have not been lucky on these Prism Shards myself, so I'm hoping that my luck changes this time around. Everyone else in my clan, lag, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Oh no, it was not. Achak the Wenderin. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like some old man beard that you can kind of see here. Or I don't know, is there boobs there? I'm not even sure. It looks like an old guy though. But anyways, my first character, which I believe is a dupe, and I suppose that I'm probably gonna max out my my epic Demon Spawn faction guardians at this point, probably as well. Apparently is really good for Spider's Den though, but this might be old. Some AoE freeze and possibly HP burn as well. but mostly that. There is a block debuff, but it's only for 1 turn, and 25% strength and debuff. So not the worst character, but not the best. Let's go for pull number 2. Come on, let's get something good here today, please. Magnar, another Magnar. I have a lot of this guy. I could probably +4 him at this point. And maybe that might actually be powerful. Maybe I should actually level him up. I don't know, because that would actually do a lot of damage, right? Place an extra hit on enemies without HP burn. So you basically kind of want to run this guy without HP burn debuff so that he hits twice, and it hits really, really hard. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe I'll actually level him up one day. Reviews in arena, you know, maybe I need an extra nuker for my tag arena. Pull number 3 here today. Come on, please. I beg you. Another Ragnar. I think I'm gonna +4 this guy and actually build them. I feel like that's the direction we're headed with this guy. I have so many of these. Damage based on HP. He's just there for like the single nuke, I think. And then number 4. Come on, give me something good, please, here today. Another... Why? 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 Attack the Wenderin. We literally just had 2 epics today. Now, like I said, this does not have the best epic pool because some of the other Prism shards often have characters for Lady Mikage, and that's something that I much more prefer when it comes to this kind of stuff. And our final pull here today, got another epic. Tarshan. Okay, so not so good, and this continues my drought on the channel here when it comes to Prism shards. I will have my other one later on, though. Let's take a look at my faction guardians. Yeah, without a doubt, we can just do that. And I could probably look at all these Magnars. Like, can I dupe anyone else? No, I don't have another one, so I can't actually do that. But I can, like, I could literally probably +2 or +3 them, and if I get some other dupes for these characters, I could do that again. That's crazy. There's my epic demon spawn guardians finished. Okay, let's go on over to Nelly's account and see if he does any better than I did. All right, now in the past, Nelly has had significantly better luck than me when it comes to a lot of different pulls. So am I going to be able to get some for him this time around, or are we going to strike out like I did on my account? I hope that it's not the latter. I hope it's the former. So let's rip open these shards here today. Any of the legendaries honestly would be very solid, and I'm just so sad that I did not get any on my account. But hey, let's try here, right? We got the fly thing, right? He looks like a fly. Vildrax, he's not very good, unfortunately. I can't even justify much. I think he's a very old character. He does have an AoE Hex, but realistically, like, unless that's all you got, it's just not a super great character, I think. Right, yeah. Okay. Pull number 2. Let's see. Come on. Urtakata. Also not super amazing either. I have this character actually who I use in my faction crypts for some reason. Just places Hex debuff. Poison sensitivity, but that's really it. Just, I don't know. There's some poison stuff here. It's just not a great character, in my opinion. Let's go again. Pull number 3. Come on, please. Please. I beg you guys. I beg you, Plarium. Please. Tarshan. Pull number 4. Ugh, this hurts. This really hurts. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. And pull number 5. Come on. Come on. Yes. We did it! Oh no, it's yeah, this is so good, but not on my account. You were so lucky. Duchess Lilitu is amazing, and I'm pretty sure he does not have her. Why do I never get this lucky? Oh, she is so good. Decrease the damage taken by all allies from AoE attacks by 25% or 15% from bosses. That is still pretty great. Revive AoE revive. I don't have AoE revive other than Arbiter. It's not as good as these characters. Place a veil, buff on all allies except the champion for 1 turn, continuous heal, so it just heals them up, cooldown of 4. Block debuffs for 2 turns, increase attack by 2 turns. Veil, like perfect veil, is just super good, and then shields on the A1 with a all battles speed aura. Super lucky. Congratulations to Nelly. Once again, better luck than me. Oh my god, I can't wait to tell him. I mean, it wasn't Volcanos, but hey, Duchess Lilitu, absolutely amazing. Amazing character. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have him. So, yeah. I'm sad, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes when it comes to Raid Shadow Legends. So there we go. That's the end of this Prism poll. I still encourage everyone to go do the Gear Ascension tournament. Get that free-to-play Prism Shard. I am going to do that on my account. Hey, maybe I'll end up getting something good in my last poll. There's always a chance, right? It's not super high. I mean, 6%, you're always gambling when it comes to Raid Shadow Legends, but these sets of characters are still very, very solid. So that's going to be the end of this video, but before we go, I want to remind people that if you haven't downloaded Raid Shadow Legends yet, or if you want to make a brand new account or an alt account, use the QR code in the top right hand of the screen to get yourself Karato Fox Hunter. Also, you'll get 3 amazing epics, Ugo, Lady Annabelle, and Fane at account level 10, 20, and 30. And make sure to use the promo code Demon Slayer to get yourself a free Tholan Foulbeard within the first 48 hours of a brand new account, available until the end of August. So that's going to be it for me, everyone, and I'll see you all on the next video. Congrats, Nelly. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.